Welcome back to Xenoshyft Onslaught. This is going to be the conclusion. We've got boss shuffled in this time, two of them actually, and we are going to be having 4 enemies. And our hand this time looks like this, and we do get 1/6 added in. So basically the bottom line is for our final defense, looks like we have 12 to spend. We have 2 6s here, and that's it. So we will be spending 12. We've got 1 stormtrooper. We've got all kinds of armor, a paratrooper. We have a booster shot, and now it is time to spend our 12. I think the first thing we're going to do is get another one of these battle suits. That might really help us out. And I think we want to get, I think we're going to get a defender for 6. He's, let's take a closer look at him. And once per round, when a troop is dealt damage, this troop may suffer up to 3 of that damage instead. This may be done in response to reveal effects. Alright, so he's our defender. And cool art on this game as well. Alright, speaking of defenders, let's get our defense set up. We already have a paratrooper out here, so let's get down and set up our defense for our final round of Wave 3. Alright, this is going to be it. This is going to be the finale. So we do have a paratrooper in our hand, so we're going to hang on to him because we can jump him in at any time. We'll put the defender, I guess, kind of here. We will put our battle suit at the front because we want him to take somebody out. We'll put the stormtrooper at the back, and now we have 3 sets of armor. We are going to give... we're going to give our Ajax battle suit the Vindicator armor, which means when he is eliminated, he's going to do 4 damage to somebody. We will then put the Vindicator... yeah, we'll put... oh boy. We'll put a Vindicator armor on this guy because he will have 12 health. He'll be doing 6 damage to somebody if he is eliminated. And finally, I guess we will put just our regular rescue armor at the back row onto our Stormtrooper. There we go. And we do now have in our hand left a Paratrooper, which can jump in anywhere, and a booster injection. This will just give any one of our units plus 3 damage. And that's it. Alright, let's get placing down our final 4 units. And yes, I could have used a -1, but I just wanted to get 2 of them. Actually, well no, because I don't have 1 left. I spent 12. And we've already drawn our card. But we do have our final ability here once per game, which will be happening in this turn. You may kill a revealed enemy, and if you do, the base suffers 4 damage. And speaking of the base, it has 9 health left, and that's it. Alright, let's set up our final onslaught of enemies. Okay, the final onslaught of enemies, I have shuffled in the 2 bosses into the Wave 3 deck. We're going to give this a shuffle. And what we do is if 2 bosses actually show up here at the end, the second boss is immediately discarded and replaced with another unit. So we're only going to possibly face 1 boss. We may not face 1 boss at all. It just depends on the shuffle. And there we go. Shuffled. And this time we get 4, playing on easy mode. The very final round of each wave is a full complement of enemies. Alright, our enemies are there. Let's readjust the camera. We have our final battle to take place, and let's see what we can do. And I can't forget this ability, just get rid of it, eliminate 1 revealed enemy, do 4 damage to the base. Alright, let's end this. Alright, once again we'll set it up so we can see kind of a couple on each side. Alright, our first alien coming at us is going to be a Hydra. Okay, it does 5 damage, has 8 health. The first time this enemy would be killed, instead place it at the end of the enemy lane and heal it to 4 hit points. Okay, do we want, you know, oh, we could use our Stormtrooper's ability. I think we're going to use the Stormtrooper's ability to just automatically do 2 damage to an enemy. And now it is time to fight. And we're going to use our Defender's once a turn ability to absorb 3 damage, up to 3 damage from an attack. So kind of off screen, we're going to put 3 damage on our Defender. He's got 12 health, so he's not going to be a problem. But he's used his ability now. So instead of 5 damage going to our battle suit, he's only going to take 2 of that because our Defender has already taken the other 3. And he's got 2 damage on him, and we're doing 6 damage to this guy. This guy's annihilated. However, he's a Hydra. He goes to the back of the line, and he has half health. So I'm going to put 4 damage on him. He's going to scoot all the way to the back of the line, so we haven't gotten rid of him yet. He's still there, and we're on to our next enemy. Alright, so the Hydra's at the back of the line, and this guy's ability won't trigger because he didn't kill, because it says once per round if the troop kills an enemy. We didn't kill the Hydra, we just sent him to the back of the line. Alright, next enemy is going to be a Berserker. Oh great, this enemy gains additional power equal to the total amount of damage on it. Oh my goodness. And it has 8 health. And we've already used our Stormtrooper's ability to do 2 damage. And this guy's only doing 6. And 6 against him is going to be enough to kill him. Okay, hang on. This is actually, I think it's going to work out. So, it's just a battle. It's a battle. So he's going to do 6 damage to our battle suit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So he will be killed. And we're doing 6 over to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He is not killed. And you know what? I don't know. I don't think his ability is going to trigger because he's dead. But his suit is going to trigger. So we lose our Ajax battle suit. He's toast. To the discard pile he goes. But he has Vindicator armor. When this troop is killed, deal 1 enemy in your lane damage equal to half of the troop's total damage. I wonder if we should get rid of him, because that would be 4 damage. So, or we could actually just get rid of the Hydra at the back of the lane completely. Are we going to get rid of the Hydra at the back of the lane completely? You know what? I think we're going to do that. So the Hydra's got 4 health left at the end of the line. And the Vindicator armor, boom, we get rid of the Hydra. He is no longer a problem, and he is out of the lane. That's going to leave this guy here. And he's got 2, 4, 6 damage. The enemy gains additional power equal to the total amount of damage. So he's doing 12 damage. But you know what? We're sending in our paratrooper right here. He can come in anywhere we want. So he just pops himself right in and has a look at the Berserker doing 12 damage. And we're on to the next round of combat. But he's doing 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this guy is dead, but he's doing 12 damage to the paratrooper. This was a bad day for the paratrooper to show up. He got absolutely berserked. But he took the Berserker down, and we only have 2 enemies left. Berserker, out of here. Alright. Let me just slide everything down. We'll come right back. Alright, I've got everything slid down. So this guy's doing 5 damage. Now, we don't get that +2 from the Ajax. Oh, so he's only doing 5 damage. We have 2 enemies left. Our base is still at 9 health. We got to somehow survive. And we get... No! Oh, no! Oh, no. Yeah, we're done. I think we're done. Oh man, Swarmcaller. If this enemy is attacked and isn't killed, or it attacks the base, immediately discard it. So if it's attacked and isn't killed, or it immediately attacks the base, discard it and add 2 enemies face down to the end of the enemy line. We're going to have to do that. because we can't kill it. This guy's only doing 5 damage. Even if we give him the booster juice, he's only going to do 8 damage, and he's got 10 health. And we've already used our Stormtrooper ability. There's no other way to do anything except we can just annihilate him with this guy and do 4 damage to the base. And you know what? I think we're going to do that, because otherwise he's going to add 2 to the end of the line. So once per game, you may kill 1 revealed enemy. If you do, you do 4 damage to the base. So we're just going to kill the Swarmcaller. He is just way too nasty. And we're going to do 4 damage to our base. So we're going from 9 health, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're down to 5 health. So if we were playing in a normal game with 15 health for a base, we would immediately lose. But because we're playing Wimp mode, we actually survive. Alright, we have one final enemy, and it's a Death Spur. This enemy fights the last troop in the lane instead of the first. If this enemy survives a combat, immediately discard it and deal the base 6 damage. No way! Oh, but hang on. Alright, I gotta back the camera out just a bit. Oh, are we lucky? Hang on a second here. So, he fights the last enemy in the line, which is this guy, instead of the first. If the enemy survives a combat, immediately discard it and deal the base 6 damage. That would lose us the game. However, we're going to juice up our Stormtrooper with the Booster Injector. One troop deals +3 damage during its next combat round. So we juice up our Stormtrooper. He's going to do 3 + 3, 6 damage. This guy's attacking the last one. 6 damage. So the Stormtrooper is going to be absolutely annihilated. He is gone and out of here. He took it for the team and did 6 damage to the Death Spur. So the Death Spur does not do 6 damage to our base. And we survived the final onslaught with 5 health left. Wow. Alright, let's wrap up our playthrough. Alright, well, wow, that's going to wrap up our playthrough of Xenoshyft Onslaught, the base game on Wimpy Easy Mode. And we just squeaked it, because if we hadn't taken out that Death Spur with a one-shot, our base would have taken 6 damage, and we'd have lost, just like that. So you can see how tough this game is. That was easy mode, and we barely squeaked out a win. Now, if you play regular mode, you get 4 enemies every time. Bosses are always in the deck, and yeah, I've never won it on normal mode, so there is that. But then again, maybe I'm not very good at it. And you do get random items coming out, so it's hard to say. Sometimes you get better ones or worse ones. I do like the mechanics in the game. You just automatically get these resources at the start of the turn, so you can always buy something, which you obviously need playing this game. And of course, there's 6 different ones of these in the base game. We got the command center, and that saved our bacon right there, once per turn. The 2 things saved our bacon: that special ability and the booster juice shot that we gave the Stormtrooper at the end. Otherwise, we would have lost. You can see how tough this game can be. But it's a pretty fun little tower defense science fiction themed game. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks to your comments, subscriptions, memberships, likes, everything. I appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. I'm not quite sure what's coming up next, but I have an idea, and that'll be dropping tomorrow. But of course you have a membership, you'll be seeing it sooner than that, because with memberships you get to see all the videos basically when they drop ahead of time. Alright, thanks so much everyone. Appreciate you watching along, and I hope to see you next time in another complete playthrough series.